Bush-Ashcroft administration scrapped the restrictions on domestic spying.
The FBI is instructing local police officers to infiltrate peaceful protests.
I get very, very queasy when federal law enforcement is effectively saying going back to the bad old days when the FBI was spying on people like Martin Luther King.
They're not hunting down or looking for what most people would define as terrorism. They're spending their money, their time, the hours of the officers looking after peace groups and challenging peace groups and disrupting and surveilling peace organizations.
That there's people in this country, millions of us, who stand with the people of the world in our name.
Get that out of my face. You're gonna get arrested.
In Colorado, they had police officers in their midst getting arrested with them. One of the police officers had come to one of their meetings a night before an activity and, acting as an agent provocateur, had tried to encourage the group to take more aggressive and violent conduct towards the police.
He called himself Chris, when in reality his name was Darren Christensen of the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Department. The group refused to go along with his suggestion. When the others were being led away by the police, Chris was caught on tape being greeted by fellow officers. A similar thing happened in Washington, D.C.
There was an agent provocateur that came to a meeting of people planning for protests and proposed to them that they should plant bombs on bridges or items that look like bombs or call in bomb threats. And that was immediately rejected by the group of political activists who were there. But of course, people who are coming to a meeting for the first time and see someone in the meeting who says that, who appears to be one of the political activists, but of course is just a police officer pretending to be a political activist, that is a hugely chilling effect on people's organizing and on people wanting to come back and participate with that group.
The actions of the police on the very first day that the Bush administration came to power perfectly illustrate the abuses that occur under Ashcroft's directive.
People came from across the United States to protest along the parade route, engaging in peaceful protest, chanting, holding signs, opposing the incoming administration. And the Metropolitan Police Department deployed police officers, two of whom we caught on video, on an intelligence detail. On the video, what you can see is two men entering the crowd, and these are two police officers in plain clothes. One of them is wearing camouflage with a hat pulled down low. The other one is wearing a red jacket and a full-face black mask covering his face except for his eyes. They stalked through a crowd of peaceful protesters along the parade route, beating and pepper spraying people. You can see the man in the red jacket shaking a can of pepper spray in his hand, which is government-issued pepper spray. You can see him use the pepper spray, spraying it in close range in people's faces and eyes. You can also see him spraying it in wide berths, and this is into a crowd of peaceful protesters, people standing along the parade route, people engaging in classic First Amendment protected activity, and being attacked by the police department.
Stop your status!
Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or the right of the people peaceably to assemble. The First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution.